Anyways, welcome back. Let's call this like episode 1 of I mess up so much that I don't like drawing anymore and grrr. Basically, what's happening is that I got really annoyed because I made loads of mistakes during the video, like in the artwork. I lost footage as well. You'll see that later in the video. Oh my god. I do this every time as well. I always manage to lose really important bits of footage, so sorry about that, guys. Hope you enjoy the video. The next part's like past me actually doing the drawing, like this is like future me. Hello. I'm actually editing right now, so yeah, have a great time. Seeing this thing going around Instagram recently, well, like not really that recent, a trend like a while ago, but you know, I still feel like doing it. People drawing like really cool fan art. Every single one that I've looked at has looked so amazing and kind of makes me feel a little bit about my art, but anyways. So yeah, these can be anything. Like I've seen people draw like cartoon characters from movies, like even just drawing other artists' original characters and stuff. Yeah, you've probably heard of it. It's called the SixFanarts challenge. Usually you'd ask your followers what characters they'd like to see you draw. However, I had the amazing idea of just doing characters from one of my favourite video games, which is Animal Crossing. Yeah, I freaking love Animal Crossing so much. It's literally been my life for the past like 2 months or so from New Horizons coming out. Probably why I haven't been that motivated to do art, but you know, here we are. I just thought the characters from it could be really fun to draw. They've got this sort of like chibi look to them, which is kind of like a while ago how I used to draw characters. I don't actually tend to draw characters that much anymore. It's not really like that I don't like drawing them, it's just I find doodling so much easier. Characters are funky with their proportions and stuff. I'm gonna try and give it a go. So yeah. So I decided to make this snazzy little list. Can we just talk about how much of a babe Jeremiah is? He's so relatable! Just look at the things he says. Oh, well if I can't eat them, I'm not interested. Just the other day, I was banging some pots and pans together. The noise was terrible. No one ever understands me. I'm hungry all the time and no one cares. Also, can we just appreciate like how closely his face resembles his emoji? Now I have to choose another 5, which is going to be pretty much impossible because I think they're all really cool. I feel obliged to pick Raymond because everyone loves him, don't they? Oh, it's going to be so hard. Let's see how we go. I guess I'll just have to decide in the end, but yeah, let's go! So the first character I decided to draw was Audie, but as you can see from this video that I completely messed up. I thought she looked more like a duck than a wolf, which is what she's supposed to be. I basically just restarted the whole thing. Started from how you should really draw, which is drawing the outline of the face first instead of just going right in with her snout. I chose to draw Audie. She's one of the new characters and the whole sort of backstory of her is really cute. It's about this grandma who'd been playing New Leaf for I don't know how long, but it was a ridiculous number of hours and her 3DS finally broke, but they sent her a copy of New Horizons for free and a new Nintendo Switch. I thought it was the cutest thing ever. They also made her a character in the game, and so I just thought it'd be really great to draw her just because of that. I really like that backstory. Then I made another mistake with the artwork where I completely forgot to draw her like little fringe bit and her goggles as well. Actually no, they're not goggles, they're sunglasses. But even so, I managed to add in the fringe in the end, so it does look a bit weird, but I think the colours look fine. She isn't wearing the sunglasses, but I guess that doesn't matter too much. You still tell it's her, so that's all good then. the next character slot, I decided to draw Scoot. I've actually had him in 2 of my towns before. He's in my New Horizons town, but I think I had him in my Wild World town as well. I just find him really adorable. He also reps Froggy merch. I think Scoot's not telling us that he's actually part of Froggy Chair Cult. Ooh, Scoot, what you're not telling us, buddy. Right, now back to the drawing. I chose the most awkward angle to draw him at. I could not get the beak right, so I was just sort of hoping that once I coloured it, it would be okay. I was also spending ages drawing the eyes, and I think my issue was either that I was drawing them too far apart or I wasn't drawing them big enough, but in the end I managed to fix it, so yeah, it doesn't look too bad now. So yeah, that was Scoot. Hope you guys liked him, and next we're on to O'Hare. So me and O'Hare first met when he came to my campsite at New Horizons. I literally hated him so much, I wanted him to leave. And of course with the first campsite visitor you have to invite them in. I've heard of people get some really awful ones. I think it was literally just because I was just salty because I wanted all my old favourites from City Folk and Wild World to come back to my town, and I was getting all these new people and I was like, nah, you know what, I hate them all. But as time went on, I sort of realised how much I like O'Hare. He's such a quirky character, his little sayings and stuff. I just walked into his house and it was all beach themed. Honestly, I've got the tune from his house stuck in my head right now. But yeah, he's just got all these sort of fun sayings that he says. I think they're really funny. He actually tried to leave the other day and I was really offended, but I made him stay, so he's all chill now. I'm trying to get someone else to leave, so maybe that's why it happened, but oh well. It was also really fun to draw, but why have so many characters got pineapples on their shirt? Audie has them as well. For a fruit that you can't actually get in the game, it's a bit weird, but Raymondo. See, I told you guys I would draw him. Raymond's one of those characters where if you haven't seen Animal Crossing, you probably still know who he is because he's literally all over Twitter and everywhere at the moment. Everyone loves him, and I think it's something to do with the fact that he has 2 different coloured eyes. That hasn't been done before, and it's just a really cool sort of character design. He has the smug personality type, and apparently he's the only cat of the series who actually has that personality type. And his house is also this sort of office looking place, which is interesting really. It sort of reminds me a little bit like Clark Kent and Superman. I feel like Raymond's hiding something. It makes him look a little bit like a secret agent, maybe? I don't know. Ah yes, the time has come. So if you haven't guessed already, Jeremiah is my all-time favourite villager from Animal Crossing. I think it's probably because I have this really nostalgic memory of just playing Wild World on my DS and finally discovering that the museum had a coffee shop in it and going down to see Jeremiah was sitting there having something to drink. I think I remember him saying how much he loved bitter coffee and then proceeding to ask me whether I like my coffee bitter or not, and not really knowing at the time how much I like coffee because I must have been 10 or something. I just agreed. Then you get this animation from Brewster when you order from him that you enjoy your coffee because it's bitter. The saddest thing about this is that I remember not too long after he decided he wanted to move out of my town, which really upset me. And then I've never seen him again. He's never come back to any of my other towns since then. I'm really trying to get him in my New Horizons town though. I'm actually at the moment in the process of trying to move a villager out who I really don't like, and I'm willing to go on the hunt for him. I'll do whatever it takes to get my Jeremiah. And oh my god, I'm just looking at his house and you'll never guess what he has. He has frickin' Froggy Chair in his room. I'm not actually a massive fan of the frog villagers. I mean, there's some that I like Jeremiah, Lily, and I think there's this one with a big moustache as well who looks really funny. They're not my overall favourite type, but Jeremiah's my favourite villager. When I was drawing Jeremiah, it's actually the time I started live streaming on Instagram. If you were there, thank you for joining. I also got a bit distracted and didn't realise my camera stopped recording at one point, and then I forgot to save the live stream, which I was going to insert. I got most of it down, so it should be fine. So the final character for this SixFanarts challenge I decided to draw was Isabelle. I chose to draw Isabelle because she's one of those characters in the game who's one of the admin teams, so like they either own a shop or they help out. They're not counted as a villager. She's very easily recognisable, and I think when a lot of people think of Animal Crossing they think of Isabelle. Or Tom Nook for that matter, but I sort of didn't feel like drawing him. I'm not a big fan. He's a bit annoying. He takes my monies that I'd rather spend on cool furniture, but no, I have to pay off my stupid loans. So yeah. I also thought Isabelle could be more fun to draw, as she's got like really funky hair. It's just more interesting with the shapes wise on her drawing. I also accidentally made it look like she got a beard, but I feel like I sort of fixed it by making the yellows more similar when I was colouring in the end. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely comment down below who your favourite Animal Crossing villager is, and did I draw any of them? Because I know a lot of you like Raymond. And also please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, because honestly the support really helps me to keep going with making videos. I never feel like making them, but since I got such great feedback on my last one, I've been so happy to make this one, and I really can't wait for what's going to come of this channel. So yeah, thank you so much for watching again, and yeah, feel free to check out any of my other videos that I made as well, they're quite fun. But yeah, thank you, goodbye!
Thank you.